can a Christian smoke weed?
Ooh, can a Christian smoke weed? We ain't putting that back in there. Can a Christian smoke weed?
Definitely not.
Why not?
And as
a Christian can burn a big head blunt?
I can speak to that, and again, I'm very honest. Once upon a time, I know a lot about that. That, and I will tell you that when you are engaging in that, you are definitely not in your right mind, because the substance itself, the purpose of it is to make you high, and everybody has a different experience. But I'll speak for myself. I know it's not right, but again, culturally, it's what I grew up in, and it was okay. And it was always okay. And being a Jamaican, it is, I'm not saying it's okay, but growing up, especially, in your family, if they do those things.
It was cultural.
It's cultural,
but
right?
the Lord gave you herbs.
Bob Marley
herbs
said it.
And again, that's...
for the healing of the nations.
That's right. No, it's true though. It's true, because when you think about it, medicinal marijuana, that's a whole other topic, right? But I'm just talking about, smoking a blunt. It's not okay.
Let me mess with this a little bit before I pass it down, okay? First of all, every time you smoke marijuana, and there's a great doctor, he's Dr. Kwame McKenzie from Toronto. He's part of our psychiatric department. He says you're playing Russian roulette with your brain. He says 50% of all of us are predisposed to psychosis by marijuana. Marijuana-induced psychosis. And therefore, you are effectively gambling with your own brain. Second point is that medicinal marijuana, like all other medicines, can function as a medicine if prescribed by a doctor, because we know that they sometimes prescribe it for cancer patients and otherwise. But we ain't talking to all you who is going down to the weed man and lighting up big Buddha blunts. You guys are not practicing medicinal nothing.
What about people that are high functional? I call them high functional smokers because they function better apparently when they're high. Not me, but
there's a lot of high functioning.
No, and I've seen it. Listen, hold on. Let me get out the ball. Let me get out the basketball. Where's the ball? I ain't gonna blow him up. But I went to Oakwood Collegiate. We had a star. I ain't gonna say his name now. Now, we were playing in a game, and he was having a terrible game. It was the Jarvis tournament. I think it was 1988. He's having a terrible game, and the coach looked at him and said, "Go do what you got to do." And he went back and lit up, and he came back and he was focused. Okay, we won the tournament. Now, this is what apparently, for some people, marijuana has the capacity to sedate, to cause hyperfocus, and he was self-prescribing it. I can self-prescribe myself oxycodone too. We're talking about a drug that has two capacities. The capacity to be effective in some biochemical form, but where we started, the capacity to move your ideological situation around to make you now susceptible for demonic influence, suggestion, and I think that's where we're going. Okay.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as we share the Word of God through Emmanuel Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic.